It must be shown she's waiting for you. Deep in the jungle, there's an animal who can't be lied to. She's coming for you, she's coming for you. Don't resist, got nothing to lose.
What is she coming for?
What's to miss? She's coming for you, she's coming for you. Don't resist, got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Hey, get out of your head. Don't run from the fear of your expectations. Hey, get out of your head. Don't run from the fear of
Oh, hello. Hello. I guess. Let's do it. Well, good evening, and it is now Wednesday, Hump Day, and welcome back.
Sorry.
Lord Jesus. Welcome back to the Drag View.
Yes.
I'm your hostess, Lady D, and tonight's panel, to my left is Mr. Kendoll Golightly.
Hello.
And to my right is my sister. I'm not even going to say her name because I'm mad at her right now.
Rude. I feel hurt.
And to her right is Miss Bunni Savage. So, but y'all all know her anyway. She's her.
I'm the
Her.
I love
I love you. I know. I love you too, darling. Anyway, we have a grand show for y'all tonight. A lot to talk about. And I hope you've had a beautiful, beautiful day because it has been gorgeous today. Mm-hmm. And spring's upon us. And we're getting through the darkness and into the light again. And that is a fabulous, fabulous thing. We're just so excited about everything that's going on. But I'm going to remind you now, as I will later on in the show, please, this is not over. And let's do what we need to be doing, and that's if you're in public, please wear your mask. Even though if you've had a vaccination, which our panel here has, or still, that's not going to prevent you from getting it. So COVID is still here, and we've got a little ways to go before that's ever going to be annihilated. But anyway, please, wear your masks, do your social distancing, and do what you're told out in public, please, so that we keep our community safe and we can show everybody else that we stand strong with all the regulations that we're supposed to be doing. All right, let's move along with our topics and let my sister go ahead and start the program.
Awesome. So before we get started with our topics right now, I want to go ahead and turn over to Kendoll. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself, like who you are, what you do, and anything that you want to tell everybody about yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Kendoll Golightly. I am a male entertainer from Austin, Texas. I've been performing for about almost a year and a half now, I believe.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came out right before I did.
Yeah, almost a year and a half. I currently hold 2 titles as Mr. Austin Entertainer of the Year and Mr. Gay Houston America.
Yeah.
On my way to compete for Mr. Gay Texas. So that's super exciting. I perform weekly on Friday nights at Oil Can Harry's in Crave, hosted by Maeve Haven.
Yes.
And then I just kind of hang out and pop my head in every now and then.
Yes, and you just recently came back from an injury, correct?
Yes. So about a month and a half ago, I broke my ankle. I coach competitive cheerleading in my day job, and I was like, let's like tumble. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I landed short, and my shin got really close to the top of my foot, and then it rolled.
Ooh.
And then snap, crackle, pop, there goes my ankle.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I actually just got out of my boot on Friday. So
Oh wow. Okay, well, welcome back.
I'm
Welcome
super
back.
excited to wear 2 shoes again. I think the only thing that was like really making me upset was the fact that all of my left shoes were getting dirtier than my right shoes.
Okay. Because
But,
that's all you use.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, it's good to have you back coming to the stage.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing kicks and flips on stage, or are you going to stay away from them?
So I got released Friday, and I actually performed Friday night in Crave. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Did you pull any stunts?
we had a huge crowd that night,
Mhm.
and I was doing a mix, and I just kind of felt some adrenaline going on, as everyone does while they're performing.
Mhm.
And I popped out a back handspring, and then I was like, ah! Yeah. We were just a little bit sore the next day, but nothing crazy. So
Okay.
I think like slowly but surely just making my way back into it.
Good.
Well, that's good. Well, it's good to have you back on stage.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
to
you
have
for
here
having me.
as
I'm
well.
so excited to
Super.
finally be here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're excited to have you.
Oh yeah, love the shirt. It's super sparkly.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's been
Not that that's.
Okay.
he's been a friend for a year
Yeah.
almost. Yeah,
I can't believe
because
it's
both
only
of
a year.
us know a lot of the people surrounding us, and one of our favorite people is my big sister Nadine Hughes.
Yes.
My mother.
We want to we wanted to
Love her.
extend our warmest welcomes and to you and get
She
me
actually got
better
me this
and
shirt.
please get better. I talk to Masuda and Rachel all the time, so we're keeping up with you, sis, and you and I've got shows to do together. So hurry up and get well, girl. All right, what do we
Awesome.
got, Tasha, girl?
So I know you have something about yesterday was a special date for everyone.
Oh yeah, so yesterday was it was named asexuality. It was International Asexual Day. So
Yep.
it's like an actual holiday now. They got it finished on January 31st, somewhere at the end of January, pretty much. But yesterday was the International Asexual Day. So
And if you don't mind, for some people who do not know, what is a person who's asexual? Like, what is that entail, if you may ask?
so they're basically a flower, and they reproduce like a flower. No, I'm joking. So
I was actually really into that. I was like,
I was almost there.
I was waiting. I was like, everybody's just turning right now, so I'm gonna chill. But yes, so a lot of people think it's very much that. It isn't that. So being asexual, like for lack of better words, is you're not sexually attracted to anybody. So you don't have a sex drive. You don't there's the best way to explain it is if let's say Tasha here, she's hypersexual. Yeah, I know, very fucking shocking, right? So she's like, oh, I like that guy's muscles, and I'm like attracted in a way, like the little gurgly bullshit. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it. This is coming from an asexual themselves.
so pretty much, but you don't ogle over people. Ogle?
Sure.
Ogle?
You ogle them for cute reasons. It's oh, I really like this shirt. They look great in that shirt. Or I like their shoelaces, because why the fuck not?
Or, oh my god, the hair is pink!
Yeah, very much like that. Very
Gotcha.
wholesome. So you don't feel any type of sexual or anything like that. Or
So she's like, oh, their hair is amazing. I'm like, that ass though. So that's the difference between me and you.
yeah.
Yeah, I
pretty much.
gotcha.
I do it for jokes though. So my whole thing is I'm a hoe, but I don't think like a hoe. So fuck off. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they announced that yesterday, which is pretty cool. So that's another step towards everyone getting to know and know what everything is in the LGBTQA community, or even people that are heterosexual or asexual, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it gives more people more opportunities to get to know that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool.
So being asexual could mean you could be straight and be asexual. You could be it doesn't matter what your gender, what you refer yourself as. It's the type of feeling that you don't have. So a lot of people will say oh, I'm this, and people understand it.
I get that.
Because even me thinking something it's always so funny, because I don't personally think the same as most of my friends do, where they're that ass, or that dick, but I don't. I'm just I'm just here for the ride. That's it. I'm just here for the candy.
I get for the eye candy. Okay, I love that.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. So now in news. So
Yeah.
as some of us know, Arkansas is not a good place to raise your children, especially if they're LGBTQIA. This past Tuesday, Arkansas became the first state to ban gender-affirming health care for minors. So, meaning kids that are under the age of 13, 14?
Under the age of 18.
18.
It's a minor.
Oh, my bad. See the numbers. Under the age of 18 are not allowed to go through gender-reaffirming surgeries or processes, meaning they can't be on HRT. So it's holding a lot of them back. There wasn't only people who were what did you say intersex can be the only ones to go through and get those processes. I think this is totally unfair. It's cruel to myself. Like if someone wants to transition at a age and they know, why stop them? Like the only way they'll learn if they are or if they're not is by living their truth. But that's one of the main things that's been happening now. As you can see, like the picture here, this governor is just pretty much smiling about the decision that he's made. It was vetoed by the actual governor itself. It passed. It was ready to go. We were going to be okay getting our kids together. And then the governor came in and just said he scratched it. So what are your feelings about that? Do you feel like it's okay to strip away the youth's decision to become themselves? Or do you think that it's not their time to decide on that? On what they want to be when they grow up. What do you guys think?
Me? Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm just so like, if it's not causing you any physical pain, why does it matter?
They consider it child abuse.
No.
No.
Yeah, they're considering
don't
child
know.
abuse because the child doesn't have the mind capability of knowing what they want. It's the parent pushing something on the kid that they think that they're just trying to make this person what they want.
But the thing is that the kid is like a human being of themselves.
Exactly.
Like granted, like they don't know, like they're not gonna know like a whole lot of things, and that's okay. But like, you can't just strip someone of their freedom.
Yeah.
Pretty much, of that's basically freedom of speech for themselves too, if you really think about it. Like, it just kind of like confuses me mainly because of why give intersex people the option to choose if they want to have a certain type of hormone rather than give it to the people who actually have been beating themselves up literally every day, if not every minute. Like, it causes a more of a mental health issue towards that. You know, it's someone take it away from me before I say something stupid.
I get where you're coming from because like being trans myself, living with the body dysphoria and like stuff that I have in my body that I don't want. Even as a young kid, I knew already that I was not in the right body. I knew what I wanted to do, but my age and my time back in the 1590s wasn't.
It went this, and then I turned over here and I was like 1590s. It's been a lot longer.
It's just a little bit.
Picture the BC area. The fuck.
Hey. Shh, don't listen to them. They're talking about you this time. Living as a trans person, like knowing myself that this is what I wanted. Back in my time, like when I was younger, I didn't have the opportunity to be able to do this. And now that it's readily available to younger people, I feel like if a kid comes to you and tells you this is what they want, you shouldn't fight them for it. And especially rich people who are sitting in a big ass mansion, getting paid government like taxes that we pay to them can make. Why do they decide what we do with our kids? Like, if my kid wants to be trans, let them be trans.
Yeah,
I would do my best to make sure that they are given the proper care, consideration, mental, like a therapist or whatever they need to talk to get through it. But why is it anyone else's business but theirs?
exactly. It's not your life that you're transitioning. It's this person, and it's their decision. You can make your own decisions about your own life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
And it's like I kind of want to blame it on religion, but with this, you can't really blame it anywhere except for the people themselves.
True.
I feel like you can though blame it on religion. As someone who comes from like a very religious background, I grew up very, very like conservative Catholic. I'm talking like we would go to mass at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. Like it was just like weekly days we would go. I was an altar boy. Like
I could see that. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I could see that.
no,
I
but like
could.
you're taught that like this is God's plan for you. You are placed in this body because God said so. So I feel like it sort of can be, you know, religious based because a lot of those government officials are pretty
Religious.
conservative religious, who are making these decisions.
And it's mostly those people who are sitting in power that are like, it's against God's will, so I'm going to take it upon myself to take, even though it's supposed to be church and state are supposed to be separate, they take it upon themselves with the Bible thumping, like, this is what the Lord said, this is what has to happen. I hate that. It's crazy that so many people actually still have small minds and are so afraid of anything new. That is from DG Ray. Hi, DG.
Who's that?
That is very true. It's the 21st century. Like we're in 2020. Like everything
2021,
evolves.
girl.
It was the 2020s, is what I said.
Oh, I was like, we're in 2021.
But we're times need to evolve. People need to evolve as well. Like it's not that big of a deal anymore. I feel like I don't know.
Well, like not only that, but like if you have the money, take your kid to therapy and actually see if like hey, like if you have a kid coming up to you, it's like, hey, I feel like I'm not this like gender, then take them to therapy so that they can actually like figure out if this is like any underlying things, or like get them like help or something like that, so that they can get into the medical side of it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it properly.
I think instead of like just saying no to it, there should be like a process that you need to go through, because I mean when I was that age,
like there already is,
I mean I guess so.
There is a
like,
process.
I don't know, at that age I thought I liked women, so hello, like I don't know, it's just like instead of just saying like no, like I feel like it should be like maybe more extensive, but
especially for younger people.
Yeah,
I get that.
exactly.
Like that's what they do for like whenever you're going to get gender reconstructive surgery. Is they take you through therapy first and be like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be very invasive and stuff like that. And like it's like basically coming to the point of this is really what you want to do. So let me make sure that this is literally what you want to do, because there's no going back from that. Yeah. You know.
Jakarta says to your reply about being very conservative Catholic, they said, but a lot of churches are like that though. There are some churches that accept you for who you are, but it's very few and far it's very few and far between you find those nowadays.
Yeah. I recently just joined one of those.
Oh, really?
It's called Open Cathedral, and they do their online like church service. It's amazing. Like they just like,
that's cute.
It's literally called Open Cathedral because they're just like, and their opening is like, they're like, whether you're this, you are welcome here. And
send me a link.
It's really cool. Yeah, no, I totally will. It's
send me a link.
Very,
I want to check that out.
Very, very cool. Something that I for sure did not grow up with. But
no, that's actually really cool to hear, because like I was raised very like, well, the people that I was raised was very, very Catholic, but we weren't very strict on it either. But when I came out as me being trans, it was definitely an issue. Yeah, definitely an issue. This is not what I was meant to be. It's not who I'm meant to be or whatever. But no, I get that. Sorry, I just went off track there. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you think it's fair that one person pretty much vetoed this whole bill? It's one person. The governor said no, he doesn't want this bill to pass. Do you think it's okay for one person to just take that away from all these young people?
It is not anybody's business to say that I'm going to tell you what to do. You do not walk in the shoes of that person. And being probably the oldest person on this panel, I grew up in a very, like Kendoll, very strict Italian Catholic family. So that part of religion, but I broke away learning other religions, and you know, they have all their standards and all this stuff is kind of set in stone. And I've learned over the years that you don't walk in these people's shoes. You don't walk in anybody's shoes. This is not your life, it's their life. And if these children and kids grow up and feel they're not in the right body, or they don't feel masculine or feminine, then let them be, because you don't know, and you cannot be sitting up here in a power position and say, "I'm God. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, what we're gonna do here." No, you didn't get elected to do that shit, and you're not. That's not your privilege. So back off, back off. Leave them alone. You know, it's their decision, because they can change their mind at any point.
Yeah.
And our transgender community, I have been, around a lot of transgender people. And some of them followed through and some of them did not, because it wasn't the right thing. But that is their choice. So stop dictating to people what their choices are. That's my stand on everything.
No, I get. Yeah. I'm the same way. I agree completely. So Jakarta says, I went to a church in Georgetown. I don't remember the name, but it was a non-denominational church called Celebration Church.
Yes.
And it's I think.
Mm-hmm.
Send me the link on that. I would love to see. I would love to check that out as well. Lisa L. Stevenson, 82. Hi, sugar. Who is that? There is a church in Georgetown. Oh, see, look. Oh, yeah. She says she's driven by it. She says that she's seen it and she's driven by it. So, not what? Oh, she says it's alright. Just think it's alright. Gotcha. Well, I mean, we can always give it a chance. Just check it out. Have you been there before? Yeah.
She looks terrified.
It's a mega church.
It's a what?
A big church.
Oh, it's a mega church.
Yeah, it's one of those mega
You can't talk
churches.
to the pastor. You have to talk to his people under him.
Yeah, it's a mega church.
I am not okay with mega churches.
I'm not either.
I'm not okay with mega churches. That money you got with that mega church, you could have donated as. Oh my gosh, that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah,
we can
that's
get
a whole
onto.
different thing. Because
That's a whole different topic we can get into.
I know.
Okay, cool. So there is that church there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I just still want to check out the church that you're talking about. So send me the link as well.
It's every Sunday at 10 a.m. and they even do like a like in the beginning they do like a children's thing.
Service.
Like a children's service almost.
DG, they have one just for you.
Oh.
I mean, I enjoy it because obviously it's for children, so it's easy to comprehend what point they're trying to get across.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Okay.
They were even talking this past, they were was Palm Sunday a feminist riot? And that was the discussion of it was pretty cool. They just I don't know, it's really awesome.
It's very progressive.
Yeah, it's so progressive.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents actually watched it one time with me, and they were like, "Oh, interesting." They learned oh,
They just
okay,
learned something
different
new.
views on different stuff. So
wow.
that was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's actually really cool to actually implement it in churches, especially for kids,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't know. They're only given one perspective, and that's their mom and their dad and their family.
Yeah.
That is literally only one
Oh,
perspective. For some people, it's
Huh?
it's
That, for it to be religion, that's pretty cool.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm like, hey, Open Cathedral, sponsor me.
Yes, come through. That's a shout out for his sponsor. Just a heads up. As he opens up it truly.
I just need a little koozie.
Okay, I love that. So one thing I want to bring up as well for one of our next topic is vaccinations and how quick they're coming out. As some of you know, most of us here have been definitely vaccinated or gotten our first doses. I just want to say this before we get started with this. I was talking really fast. I want to say this before we get started with this topic. Congratulations to Nadine Hughes. Nadine Hughes finally got her first shot for her vaccination. Not only did she beat this crazy ass virus, she's actually kicking back and coming back better than ever. And then she already got her first shot. I am so glad to hear that. Congratulations on that. But I am super excited to see that people are getting it left and right on Facebook. Everyone's getting their cards, getting their appointments. It's getting easier and easier now, I feel, to get your appointments. I had to go all the way to Victoria to get my shots. Yeah, and me and Dominic have to go. You too? Yeah, I have to go out to Victoria. Our producer back here, Ryan, had to go to Corpus Christi to get his. So they were scarce at that time, we thought. And then now Austin's wait, there was a 15-minute wait for some shots there.
I drove about an hour and a half to my hometown.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not from here, like 2.5 hours, but.
Okay. Yeah, like, way over there. Waco, I know people were getting their shots there as well. What else was there? There are 3 different shots you can get. If it was up to me to tell you what shot to get, I would stay away from Johnson & Johnson.
No.
Johnson & Johnson is only 65% effective. As for the other 2 are 95, 97% effective towards this virus.
Well, not only that, but I wouldn't trust fucking a kid shampoo
Oh my god.
production company to fucking give me my shot. Damn.
But yeah,
Sorry.
it's...
I feel like I'm indifferent about it. I just feel like you should take what you can get at this point in time right now. Like, if you have to get, or if it's available to you, then, and rather wait,
Yeah.
and risk that time, I would honestly prefer if I didn't already have Pfizer, like I would, if like my only option was Johnson & Johnson, then I would
I get that.
take it. Yeah.
Just to make sure that you have at least some protection.
Yeah.
Jakarta says that I can be honest that I don't trust it just yet. Just because it was rushed, but that's just her opinion.
That's understandable.
Yeah. I can think there's a lot of people who are so skeptical about it. Yeah, we only had pretty much a year to get it done. But for the fact that there's 3 different types that are out,
Yeah.
I feel comfortable in it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I know I was told by my mother that a few of my family members are afraid to take it.
Under that
He's just looking for a rich Scarlett.
Under where the lamp is, girl. Look where the cord is, the lamp.
Dumbass.
Good Lord. It's hard to find good health these days.
What are we doing?
No, she's
Wait,
trying
where
to
are
charge
we?
my...
Okay. What just happened? Wait, what?
Thank you.
Restart game. I get where you don't trust it. I understand myself like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that there are 3 out, I feel comfortable enough to say that they have been tested. Thousands and thousands of people are already getting their shots and vaccinations at the moment. The only bad reaction that I had to mine was I had a really sore arm, and the next 2 days I felt like I was almost dead. Not almost dead, but I felt like I was like body aches, chills, like a small flu for the day. My friend Dom got his shot, and all of a sudden he was just like, oh, doop, doop, doop. Next day, like nothing happened. But then,
Well,
also,
I had the same thing. I didn't have the sore arm. I didn't have anything.
but see, also Ryan
You know.
also had his second shot and was dying today. He still kind of is.
He's dying today now.
Huh?
Last night I had a fever.
That-
Today I feel like I have the flu.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's how my dad is right too.
Well, I've been told that the second shot, but my boyfriend's mother has had her second shot, and she had no reaction at all.
That's
So,
weird.
and she's 87 years old. So,
Okay.
I get mine on the 27th and my final shot, and I'm kind of looking to go, hey, no big deal, you know.
I don't know.
At least I've got the protection. Thank you very much.
I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the consequences, the reactions of my second shot, because my first one was pretty bad. But I do feel better that I have taken it, that I have some sort of protection behind me now. Walking outside, mask on, mask off. Like, I keep my mask on anywhere I go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
You would say, which personally I would say, even with all these effects, it's worth it.
it is worth it.
Yes,
It's definitely worth it, because like I have that mindset that, like, I'm almost there to the point where I don't have to really be afraid of like walking outside anymore.
Exactly. Like I honestly, like, the main reason why I got the vaccination was because, like, I just want to feel comfortable again. Like, I want to be able to, like, know that I can,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
just like go out, or like you said, just go outside, or
Well,
see a friend.
as all of us, we're performers,
Mm-hmm.
and we're out in the public, and we do shows in public now again, and most of our drag community is out there too, and we're ready to be there all the time. So
I'm ready
I
to go back to
mean,
normal.
and be comfortable and not having to worry about, okay, somebody's walking in the club with COVID. Okay, fine. Well, I've got somewhat protection, and I can still perform without worrying about that.
I just want to see my performers out of a fish tank. I don't want to see no more performances in fish tanks anymore. OCH is doing great to protect us. I appreciate that, but I just want to. If I want to see a live show, I want to see them again in front of me. I want it to be at that point where we can finally take all that down.
Yeah. I know for me, when I perform, I like to make eye contact and just like perform to that one person for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really do that, especially like, I mean, I don't know if y'all have, but like on that stage, you like see yourself. You don't really see out there.
No,
I mean,
you
which
really
is
don't.
cool because you're like, bitch, suck it in.
Take it there.
Or like
Yeah.
you see your shit falling, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, got it.
Yeah.
But like, especially like on like Friday nights, I don't really get to like, unless you're sitting right there, like on the other side of the glass, like I can't really like do my, they call it like my eye fucking. Like I can't like eye fuck
eye
you.
fuck.
Because you're eye fucking yourself in the mirror.
Yeah,
I do
literally
that.
to myself.
Yeah, I'm like, ew. God.
They look at you. You think you're looking sexy. You look like this.
Okay, I'm like, but I can
Wonky
see
laugh.
that because I'm performing to myself.
That's crazy. So anything you want to say about the vaccines? Anything you want to add about it? If you're nervous about getting it,
Hey,
nervous about having it?
it's the first step. Okay, it's a good step.
Mm-hmm.
We got, it could have happened a long time ago, and thank God it's now being pushed to get it better and get it out there for people, because we had an administration that couldn't have cared less, and now we do. So let's be really thankful that at least there's something going on now. To protect the American people and the world.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's all
No, I mean, I'm the type of person who, if you disagree with me, I will listen to you and want to know why. Like, why do you think, this and that? I'm not going to be like those, like, I feel like, I don't know. It's just like, how do I word this? My view on being like the liberal that I am is to be open-minded. Mm-hmm. So if people don't agree with you, you need to take a step back and try to understand why that person doesn't agree with you. Right. So I feel like there's, for myself, and it doesn't have to go for everybody, but for myself, I need to be open-minded, because if you're not an open-minded liberal, are you a liberal? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's I don't know.
I get that.
It's a weird thin line, but I try to broaden that line by trying to understand other people's reasonings.
Sides,
yeah.
Jakarta says, speaking to coming with the shot, she's like, the shot would not stop you from contracting the virus.
Yeah.
Because you can still catch it. Mm-hmm. It's just scary. That's just the scary part, whether you get it or not. But props to whoever does. I get that, but I guess, without it, you have a bigger chance of getting it.
Yes.
Like a way huge chance of getting it yourself. Like it's, I don't know. I would rather take my chances of rather almost not getting it than being unvaxxed and get it myself. But hey, props to you. I'm not saying that you're wrong for what you're doing. I mean, do what you do, Shugs. You have a free will. I will never judge you for that. I would just take my chances and go in and get the shot. What's up?
Just a little note to add to that. So the effectiveness of Pfizer and Moderna are in the 90% range, which is huge. If enough people get it, like that's a lot of herd immunity there. But Johnson & Johnson is way low. It's like 66 or something like that. So, I mean, I get it, but the more people get vaccinated, the less likely we're going to have an issue going forward. Mm-hmm. So, just a little thing to think about.
I agree, because we all agree to disagree, but it's always good to hear what everyone's opinions are to understand each person's ideas about it. Yeah. The same notoriously hot one says the same argument can be said about seasonal flu. I can't read that word.
It's a mitigation mechanism.
Ooh, 2 hard words. Damn. You know, my IQ goes every time I read something.
Your lashes, girl. You can't read it because your lashes.
That part, they're like
not long.
tell if you're looking at me or the dress.
Rude. Just pull that wig off real quick. So Althea Tricks, hi Althea, good to see you. Good to see that you're here. Althea says, I got my first shot. I'm just looking forward to the better 5G signal. One, and hopefully I get some cool superpower.
Yo.
I know.
Oh my god,
please.
that is absolutely great. I love that.
My mom texted me after I got my first dose, and she was like, "How do you feel? Like, what's up? Like, because she gets hers on the 12th because that'll be her 90-day mark from having COVID, which my mom went through it. Like, it was really because she's asthmatic, and my dad also got it, and he's diabetic.
Oh yeah.
So they we were a very scared family for a while. But she was like, "How do you feel? Like, what's up?" And I was like, I walked out of, because I got it at our local HEB at our hometown, and I was like, I walked out of HEB and I could like read people's minds. I was like, I blinked and me and my car my car and I were back in Austin. And she was like, "Shut up, you were so stupid."
I wouldn't laugh. Oh my god.
You can charge people for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I've been getting told that people are afraid that it's the vaccine is going to turn into pretty much like zombie apocalypse. Like they are so afraid of that. They live by that.
When people were talking about
They live by that.
The tracking device that they were putting in there.
Yes.
I was like, girl, I hope there's a tracking device in there, because once COVID is over, I am going batshit crazy. I am going to wake up on Dirty 6th Street somewhere in a dumpster, and I hope there is a tracking device in me so my friends and family can find my drunk ass. Like,
you know what your fucking map is gonna look like? You know, whenever they kind of connect.
Oh, the tracking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I am going to lick the urinals in all of the clubs. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But
Please.
Literally, you're gonna draw a fucking Picasso on your fucking map. Deadass.
Okay, so Magic Ian 69 says, I've been getting shocked ever since I got my first shot. Hopefully, I got my first shot yesterday. Hopefully, I'm getting electrical superpowers.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Electrical superpowers.
That would be
Hey,
funny.
you could be IRL Storm.
Yeah,
Back
I was about
then.
to say, you're about to have hair like Bunny.
Here we go. We can switch.
Come on.
Just
It might be a big bump in the back, but.
no street.
Just-
Just use the hair like this.
oh my god,
the
just
bump just
straight
like
up. I love you. I do
There
love
you
this
go.
hair on you, though. I do
There
love
you
this
go.
hair on you, though. This is cute. Yes, I do, first and foremost. Let's see. The first hot one says, having survived E. coli,
Meningitis
And seizures.
all before 5.
I truly believe in science. Any vaccine is added protection, as Kendoll said earlier. Okay, that is true.
Who's that?
Notoriously hot one.
No, who's Kendoll? I'm just kidding.
Oh, but you stoop. Wait, did Kendall ever get here?
Who?
The one from
That guy
Dallas?
sucks.
The guy from Dallas? That one from
Literally?
Dallas?
He's horrible.
That's what I've heard.
Inside and out.
Oh. I haven't heard that one yet.
Open up your purse, let me see.
Since lunch.
I'm all here for men.
Oh my god. You asking for all the sponsors today, aren't you? What? So as you guys know, June and summer is coming up. So what are your guys' plans for summer bodies?
I thought you said Judas.
Judas is coming.
Summer?
Hey, Judas.
I was like, who's Judas?
And she's not even drinking.
No.
And she's
like, what's in that
drinking
orange
orange
juice,
juice, vodka.
Okay.
No,
Champagne.
it's orange juice.
Champagne.
Summer plans. Are you guys ready for summer? Are you guys ready for the heat? Are you guys ready
God.
for?
I don't really have a summer. So for my job, I do choreography and I coach camps all summer. So like my summer is when I make like majority of my money. So I mean I travel. I didn't do as much traveling this past
Why
summer.
not?
Why wouldn't I? But yeah, I don't really have like summer.
Okay.
Like people are like, "Oh yeah, like hot girl summer." I'm like, "No, girl.
Work girl summer.
Work girl summer. I'm like
Okay.
tired girl summer. But yeah, that's usually in cheerleading. Your season ends in May and it starts in June. So yeah,
Wait, you said season ends in May
yeah,
and it starts in June.
yeah. Like it's like a year-round season. So
That's
in like
too much.
like May, we're doing tryouts already, and then they finish the season, and it's called like Summit or Worlds. It's the competition you have to get invited to in Disney World, and that's usually typically the last competition, and then after that, literally like the week you get back, tryouts are starting for the next season.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So it's like a nonstop. So by like June, July, August is when I'm like traveling around doing choreography
Damn.
and teaching like high schools and stuff.
Why not?
Well, see, the only thing I can probably do is not even a high kick anymore. I'm fat. I can probably do it like a jump.
Wepa.
I can do that.
Come on, everybody.
That was aggressive.
Yeah.
Jakarta says she is ready for summer. She wants to be a bronzed goddess.
I
Well, I
wish.
could
Like
be
I
a bronze goddess,
wish.
but I'm pale as fuck.
What
What's
about
good,
you? Are you
Casper?
I'm like
ready for
hot girl
summer?
fall.
Oh my God. You ready for the heat?
Well, right now I'm, into performing mode, so that's my big exercise
Oh,
for
yeah.
the year, is just traveling and performing. And is the heat? No, I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. There's no in between. I love spring. That's about it. But as old as I am, heat does bother me somewhat, and so my exercise is limited to being in the club and performing. That's about my exercise limit
I
there.
wish.
So
That part.
I don't have any big plans. I am doing a lot of traveling, so that's about it.
My Hawaii is gonna be my Hawaii. My May is gonna be summer's
One
gonna be
more
fun.
time.
One more
In
time.
May, I'm going to Hawaii,
Half time.
Yes, we're all going to
so
Hawaii.
I need to get my summer body. I need to go shopping and find it somewhere because I need to return this one. I'm excited for that. But I'm not really a hot person either. I prefer the winter by the fire or something if I have a fireplace, or am I catching my own house on fire? I don't know. I'm not ready for summer. The only thing I'm ready for is like having the opportunity to finally go kayaking and paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tubing. I just want to go tubing.
Tubing.
How about you? Are you ready? That's a no.
So no.
Oh, Althea Trick says Lady D lies. I've seen her jogging down Congress Bridge. She moves fast.
I feel that.
Where you're on a bird scooter?
So no.
She said, bring, bring.
So Althea, what you saw was Lady D finishing up with trade and then running away because the wife came home.
Probably so. Yeah, probably so.
That's what it means. Just quick, she gotta bounce. Pew.
Can't be seen out there. No. Mm-mm.
She was in a pedicab, girl.
Okay, that part.
God.
Was she carrying her wig?
No. Throwing the wig around.
Oh my god.
Heels in hand.
Shit.
Heels in hand.
Heels in hand.
Oh my god, I run faster in heels, honestly.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I stay on my toes the whole time.
You must have great calves.
I used to. Now they're jelly.
For good reason.
What?
I have no idea why she said for good reason. There's no good reason why my legs should be like when
Knees
I
like
run.
Megan. Knees like Megan.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Get into it. God.
Well,
Hey.
we
Sun
have
is not
about.
my friend, dude.
Do what?
I said sun is not my friend.
No, it's not.
I love
No.
the sun. I do. I love like outdoor stuff. Like I love hiking. I love camping.
I'm actually going camping this
Love
year.
running. I love taking my bike like everywhere. Like
I like the night more than anything. I like summer nights. I don't like summer days because one, it's like hot as fuck. Two, not it. My ass too thick for that shit. So I ain't.
you want to share some? We got nothing over here.
I cannot. So we have about 15 minutes left, guys. This is time for a free discussion. Does anyone have anything that they wanted to get off their chest, or if you want to take out your chest, or
Oh no.
I'm like,
these
subscribe
dudes
to
are
the
staying there.
OnlyFans if you want to see that.
link in bio.
Uh,
No,
Take
I'm
the
joking.
titty and just
Let's
windmill it.
talk about real quickly. We have a little issue going on in with our voting bill, the voting rights. I think
yes.
that we need to be discussing, and everybody out there needs to be aware of these bills that are in our system right now because they're restricting you. If you're not paying attention to the Georgia bill that hit. Now that one's okay. I mean, well, it's not really okay, but it's now Texas got even tougher, and I don't think a lot of Texans are aware of. You come to vote, you better beware because you're going to be restricted in doing a lot of stuff. You're going to get up to the voting and things found out that you can't vote because of all these little rules they've tagged on to everything. So get out there and what's the bill number? 3?
No, it's Texas Senate Bill 7, House Bill 6.
Okay. You need to read these bills and see what's going on in your Senate and in your state house because they're trying to push this stuff through. And without you knowing about it, they're going to pass it.
So what they're pretty much trying to do is they're making it harder for everyone to vote?
Yeah, to vote. And this is not what we're about. This country is free, and our state's free. So let's kill this stuff real quick and go, we're not going to put up with this. Texans are not going to do this.
Not today, Satan.
And, no. We already have enough problems within our state government anyway that we don't need to be addressing. Just because you're on your way out, you want to pass something that you can stand back after it's all done and say, guess what I did? Well, screw you. So we need to get out there, just like all the other stuff that we've been through in the last year. Folks, get out there and pay attention, please. Just pay attention to what's going on because these bills go in and out, and then without anybody know about it, and all of a sudden you hear about it, it's too late. So
there's something
make sure that you're up to date with your voting rights because that's your rights. So, and that just wanted to bring that up because that's it's a big controversy right now in our state and in Georgia. Georgia did it, and let's don't get any other states passing it.
They're making it now to where, like, if there's going to be longer lines at voting stations, and also too in some places, it's illegal to give food or water to people standing in line to vote.
What?
You can actually get arrested for giving someone a bottle of water if you're not in line or if you don't bring them yourself. You can get arrested or fined for giving someone a bottle of water while they're waiting in line. These are the things that they're trying to do to deter you from going to the
they don't want you
booths.
to. Those people are still out there. The ones that tried to put our thumb on us. And so these are things that are still happening, and we need to be kept aware of them all the time. We can't depend on a few people protecting us. We need to protect ourselves. Because I think that's a freedom that should not have any rules. You have the right to vote in this country and with any state. And there should be no restrictions. I'm sorry. That's just that's Lady D's point. That's how I feel. You have your own choice, but...
Well, it's wrong.
What did they say? You're entitled to your own wrong opinion.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, just don't put a blindfold on and march on down the street. That's what I'm saying. Open your eyes. And, I think our current administration in the United States is trying to keep people up to date and doing what they're, being aware. Because we have still issues out there that are, evil doesn't go away, folks.
At all.
It doesn't go away. but we have the right to crush it and do away with it. But we got to be aware. We got to open our eyes and open our ears and use our brains all the time. So, okay, I'll shut up now. I've got off my soapbox. Thank you. I'm believing.
Well, girl, if you want, next time stand on the table, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me.
stand on the table. So it's not that we have about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this up real fast. You have an amazing weekend coming up this week. You will be in Copper's Cove, Texas.
Yes.
For FUBAR with Jasmine Masters from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yep, I am.
It's going to be super exciting. It's hosted by Anijah St. James.
Yeah.
There will be Jakarta Beat will be there, Beauty will be there, and Anijah as well. So it's gonna be a super super fun time. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be the special guest star,
Yeah.
and I'm super super excited. It's my thing to. It gives me the greatest joy in my life to be able to perform and to make somebody a little happier during a show than when they came in. Maybe they were not totally, happy, but at least we can think that, us doing a show would lift somebody's spirits.
Oh yeah.
So I'm super excited. Yes, over that.
Anything for you? Do you have any shows coming up besides Crave?
So this Friday, obviously, it's every week. Crave, Oil Can Harry, showtime at 10:30, and then Saturday from 1 to 3, I will be in a brunch show with the Beckys, who are Maeve Haven and Alicia Pretty, at the Creeks in the Crave. I believe it's on West 7th Street, so that'll be super exciting.
Yeah.
It's me, obviously the Beckys, Maeve Haven, Alicia Pretty, Grandma Steven, and Cellulite.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
I love Cellulite. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Grandma
that'll be
Steven's
a
okay.
super fun cast.
Heck yeah, that's gonna be a real
I'm
cute
pretty
show.
excited.
Awesome. Anything for you? Any shows coming up?
I think at the end of April 30th, I'm a part of a digital drag show with Louisiana Purchase.
Oh, nice.
It's a Sailor Moon themed show.
Ooh.
Oh, heck yeah.
So yes, all the proceeds are basically gonna go to AAPI Hate. So like all of that, like the foundation and stuff like that, and we're gonna be auctioning off figures and stuff like that, so that we're able to donate that to that foundation.
Well, that's absolutely amazing, guys. Make sure that you send me links and stuff so I can share that your other guys' events, and I can put your guys out there as well. Like Lady D will do the same as well. Me myself, I have Sugar Rush, my show coming up in Waco, Texas, April 23rd with Lady D, DG Ray, Beauty as my cast with special guests Anijah D. St. James and candidate for Monarch from the Central Texas Empire, Miss Delta Hart will be there as well. We'll get to see them. It's going to be super, super fun. And also, I am hosting every Sunday in Copper's Cove. I am the new host for their Drag Me to Cove brunch, so I'll be there every Sunday, which should be super fun. So I'm excited for that. That's a good opportunity for me to get back into Central Texas. I used to, those are my old, as they say, those are my old stomping grounds. So it's good to be back in that area. Huh? Not a lot. All I gotta do is just do it once. Boom, it's done. Exactly. See, when I jump, that's when that goes a day. I just switch it over. And then also to guys, April 24th, the day after Sugar Rush, I will be. Well, me, myself, and Ryan will also be producing a show for the United Dakota Austin. All benefits go to Aid Services of Austin and Project Transition. Theme is Return to the Elements. It is an elemental show, earth, air, fire, water, whichever element our entertainers decide that they want to represent. They're representing on our show. So check that out on the United Dakota Austin webpage coming soon. So yeah. That's super exciting. Any other topics anyone wants to talk about? Anything random? Like, you have titties?
Yeah, I got titties. Well, I have this month. I turned the big 69.
Baby, woo woo!
Yes.
My favorite number, by the way.
I was gonna say.
It's I've had a couple of inquiries saying, well, how do you feel about getting that old? And I said, bitch, I've been old. What are you talking about?
Period.
That
And
response,
because of,
though.
you know, I have the title in Austin of being the oldest drag queen still performing.
Let me scratch that. You are also now performing in Waco, Texas. So you are actually now the oldest drag queen still performing in Central Texas.
In Central Texas. So,
Wow.
and I don't feel my age, even though I look my age, but I don't feel my age.
You're turning what?
I'm
22?
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
1,000.
I remember those days.
22,000 girls.
No, we won't go there. No, I've been around the block a couple of times,
The baby
and
powder just.
so I've learned a lot in all my years, and I've met some powerful, beautiful, fabulous entertainers
You're so
in my
sweet.
time.
Thank you.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, we're totally talking
Yeah.
about you.
God,
And Austin, Texas,
I gotta go.
17th, I have
Yes.
a big blowout party. I don't even know the venue. Thank you, anyway. The Belmont.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So come by and say happy birthday if you'd like.
Yeah.
August 17th.
it's
from
7
8 to 2. We'll be there.
What?
August 17th.
April.
From 8 to. What did I say?
You said August.
April 17th. Shut up. I'm not feeling them. April 17th from 8 to 2.
Yes.
at
Yep.
Belmont.
We will be there, and
And it's going to be crazy.
I'm so busy.
yeah, it's going to be fabulous. It's
I'm, like, very
exciting.
It's fine. You're not.
So I'm actually the 17th is not my birthday.
Yeah.
It's on the 13th.
It is.
But your baby, from a long, long time ago, this bunny died, and
I thought you said Bunny died, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait!
not that
I'm
bunny,
right
this
here.
bunny.
Are you though?
Well, she could at the end of the show.
Boing.
But anyway, that
Where's that
and something else. Oh, well, we have our little crew is in May is going to Hawaii, and we're
Super
all very excited about that. That's going to be our big trip of the year, so we're all very
A
excited
lifetime.
about that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
Besides everything else that's happening, so
Yeah. We're heading over. We're heading to Hawaii for about 2.5 weeks. Some of us longer than the other. Well, 3.5 weeks.
Is the island even that big?
It's 19 days.
Is it 19?
19 days.
yeah.
So we'll be in Hawaii for 19 days for a vacation, and we do thank you for that. We
Yeah.
appreciate
Half
that
of
so
a
much.
month,
We're
pretty
gonna have
much.
a blast.
Literally,
going
you're
to
moving
be-
to Hawaii.
Yeah, for the whole month, half the month. So it's gonna be a blast. I'm excited about it. This is definitely gonna be a new experience for all of us. Ooh, that was Butch.
All of us.
Which I'm super excited about that. Oh, God, I'm so nervous too.
Well, other than that, just it's all I can think of right now. This is what happens when you get old. Your mind just goes, and whatever I was thinking
Yeah, I was gonna
is
say that's
gone.
funny.
So, I think I told Courtney that one night too. I said, "I don't know what I'm doing, girl." She said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just do it." So,
Oh, there is one more thing I didn't mention, if that's okay. This Friday, I will be in Waco. Friday or Saturday, I will be in Waco, Texas, for the Centrix Empire's Candidate Show. It's the K-pop drags me to the Grand Ole Opry, so it's K-pop and country pretty much. So it's gonna be definitely weird. It's gonna be a weird show,
Whoa.
but I'm super excited for it.
a
All
lot.
3 candidates that are running for Monarch of the Centrix Empire will be hosting the show. So it's going to be really fun. We have candidate for Empress, Delta Heart. We have candidate for Emperor Pio. Then we have candidate for Emperor John, who are all 3 hosting the show. So it's going to be super fun to see that and go and just bust through group and stuff. So I'm excited for that. Sorry, I forgot to mention that one.
and everybody, remember to go out and support your bartenders and your waiter staff and your restaurant people, because they're just now starting to get back into work, and Our restaurants are getting filled up again, and those people are back to work, and the bar people are back to work, and so go and support your local businesses, please, because it's been a while since everybody's really had the opportunity in our entertainment business to start working again. So you're out there on the weekends or the week, go out there and say thank you and welcome back.
Yeah.
So what else?
That's
What?
it. That is our hour.
That's the hour. Okay, well, she's out of here.
He's out of here quick.
I know that y'all miss Miss DG Ray, who's
Did they?
my sister is standing over here.
Oh, that's who that is.
That's who that is.
Just
She's
a
kind
shout.
of relaxing tonight. She's also my my person that makes me who I am, and I thank her very, very much for all the dedicated work that she does with me. And last night, for the first in a long, long time, I had my first photo shoot. Exciting. It was fun. I can't wait to get the pictures back. We had a blast.
Who was your photographer?
Was it Sarah Bork?
Yeah, Sarah Boyd did
I'm sorry.
Oh wait,
Was that me?
was it?
It was Sarah Borg.
Okay, I was like, wait, I'm confused because I was literally like, I love her.
Sarah Borg did her photos.
I
Yeah.
literally
Nice
love Sarah
photo.
Bork so much.
and we had a blast, and it was we're excited about seeing all the pictures that we took.
Sarah Bork could hit me with her car, and I would.
Yeah,
thank
because
her.
the last time
I would love her so much.
Yeah. Like she could, like literally, that is like probably the only person who could like wrong me, and I'd be like, you know what, I deserve that. Thank you. Like, she's just, I mean, not that she ever would, but
That woman's literally a ray of sunshine. I
she's
love
like
her.
Okay.
human form of like the love, like what is that, Care Bear?
It's a
Like,
mother's love.
Yeah.
Like if you know what a mother's love feels like, or even like just like a parental figure's love, she's the embodiment of that. Pretty much.
Love her.
Love.
Love her.
Loaf.
well, tune in tomorrow night because we're starting
Yes.
our live performance back on Twitch, and we will have our amazing cast with us, and so it's guest star.
We have
and-
guest stars. We have coming to the stage tomorrow. We will have Miss Rachel Monica Decline,
Yes,
and it'll be also yourself, myself, and DG Ray.
DG Ray
Mm-hmm.
will be performing right here at 9 o'clock. So we're going to start those shows back for all
Yeah.
the people that are not able to get out into the public. So we hope you will tune in and we can entertain you for an hour or so and have some fun. So those will start again tomorrow. So other than that, I think we're going to wrap this up tonight. We want to thank Mr. Kendoll Golightly
Thank you
for
for having
joining
me.
us tonight.
Yes.
It's exciting to see him again because he's a good friend and a great entertainer.
I'm alright.
And if you have the chance to go watch him, please do, because he's really great. Amazing man. So please get out there and
I'm like, go on.
oh my God, you know, drag queens never shut up. Anyway, I love Austin. Thank you for your love and support, and we all love you. And remember what Lady D says. And that's turn the frown upside down and have a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. God bless
Yes.
you. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Hi. Yeah, this needs tape.
Standing in front of the ocean, watching the town fly by, feeling your touch in slow motion, don't wanna say goodbye. Hold on to all of the memories, everything we've been through. Hoping the day I come back here, you're gonna
Hey guys, make sure you follow Lady D on Lady D ATX on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. It's not COVID, it's a smoker's cough.
That was it? Cool. Well, bye. I'm just kidding.
Okay, no, we're doing the ending now. They can hear us and everything. So.
Bye.
Yana.
Can't stand you.
I'm gonna get in line, girl.
I will throw a flip flop at you, but I'm not wearing any shoes. Oh, Lady D, don't touch me there.
Shit went so quick.
I had titty.
I have chili.
You're going through it then right now, huh? With your vaccine.
Yes,
How
he
are you
is.
alive and doing this? What can you do it?
This, he drove all the way. He went to Corpus yesterday morning, early. Drove all the way back, and then chauffeured us around to everything we had to do
Oh,
yesterday.
the photo shoot, everything, yeah.
He's amazing. He really is. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
The rest of it
That's some true dedication right there.
Wait,